What's up, tubers? It's your boy Ichi, and I just want to do a quick video talking about trigger stops and why they're important, and I'm going to actually show you what I plan to do to mod because a lot of people have asked. Basically, I've got a scuff-made controller, scuff-style controller for the PS4 that I was able to whip up, and what I'm going to do here is show you what it looks like without trigger mods versus what trigger stops versus what it will look like with trigger stops. So without trigger stops, we generally press all the way down to get to where we want to be, and that takes extra time, believe it or not. So people add trigger stops so that you only press down right to the point of where you need to in order to zoom in. So that's about the sweet spot right there. So what you have to do in order to get that set is you need to whip out a Sharpie and you need to mark that point. So I'm going to find the point, the furthest point down I need to zoom in, and that's where we want to go. And I'm just making sure I don't screw up. And I marked it, and you can just barely see it in black there, but I can see it to my naked eye. The camera might not pick it up. And we're gonna do the same thing with our shooting. Let me go to something else. So you just want to get to a point where you're gonna aim down right to the point of shooting. So I found that location, and that's where you want to actually put your trigger stops in, so that you're not wasting time trying to go all the way down, which is what you would do if you didn't have trigger stops. So they can be very helpful because they increase your zoom down scope and your shooting time dramatically. Trust me, once you play with them, you'll never want to go back to playing with a first-person shooter without trigger stops. So now that I've marked my spots, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, and I just got some random Allens that I liked from the store, and they're a small Allen, but I'm going to actually drill them into the back of the controller. And it's really easy. Basically what you want to do, you got two options. You can actually drill the holes into the controller with the controller fully assembled, which is what I'm going to do. Or you can take it apart and just focus on the button. If you're a novice at handling the drill, I strongly recommend that you take it apart and do it versus trying to drill it together, because you might drill through and damage your controller. So these buttons are easy enough to pop off. I've shown you in the video how to pop them off, and that's my recommendation if you're not used to handling the controller that way. I'm gonna go and drill some holes, then I'll show you guys the install of the actual trigger stops, and hopefully they'll work. So I'll be right back, so stand by. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've drilled the holes, and they don't look super flattering right now because my drill got a little squirrely, so I apologize for that, but you get the picture. So and I did this really quick just to show you guys. So again, I do recommend taking these actually out for the cleanest job and drilling the actual L2 R2, then putting them back in. This, nobody will actually ever see this other than me, and I could file it down and paint it, but I'm not even worried about that. I just want to make sure this experiment works before I go any further. Alright guys, so I've got the Allen, and I'm just going to try to start screwing it in to hopefully get what I need, the actual fitment. And that didn't work, so let me try it again. And I want to show on camera, but you do have to apply a generous amount of force to get this in. You definitely want to make this hole smaller than whatever Allen screw you decide to go with, and the reason for that is that if you don't, you're gonna have problems. And what I mean by that is that you're not going to be able to get an Allen to fit. So you want to kind of finish tapping the hole or boring the hole with the actual Allen screw versus a drill bit, or you're gonna have issues. Alright guys, so check it out. I've got them installed, and they don't look so bad once the actual screws are in, and I've got mine angled at a slightly upward angle, and the reason I did that is so I could get the precision just right. So it was just, I basically just used my Allen wrench and spin them in and then tweak them up slightly. So I'll show you what the finished product actually looks like now. So I can aim almost instantly, and when I go all the way down, and what it does is it just cuts down on your reaction time, because I'm not trying to press it all the way down. I can come back up real fast, throw a grenade. Yeah, I can do a lot of different things, and I've already got the scuff mod, so I can go back. I can jump shot really easy, jump and do all kind of stuff. So yeah, works really good. And if it's something you're interested in, I definitely recommend you trying it. Like I said, in my case, I know I game better with trigger stops in. It's just my opinion. I think they work well. A lot of people do, and a lot of control makers offer them. But that's just a quick, easy way to add them to your custom controller. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much. If you got questions, let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Subscribe if you're on the fence, if you've watched some of my videos. Got a lot of cool stuff coming your way, I promise. Hopefully it's going to be a great year. Got a lot to offer. See you guys in the next one. Peace.